Hey, what's up guys, it's Dylan Distorted back with another hilarious Reddit video. Today we're going to be taking a look at r/EntitledParents, where if you can imagine a game, you must make it by tomorrow for $80. This first story is a short one from Bluelin. Entitled parents try to control how I react to my dad's death. So my dad's birthday was yesterday, and I thought I would tell you about how even death isn't off limits from entitled parents. So my sister and I were taken from my parents when I was like 7. My parents never showed me any love, so I didn't love them back. I hadn't seen my dad for years. When I got the news he died, I didn't care. I hadn't seen him since I was like 7, and most of the time forgot he existed. Well, he died when I was a teen, and my nana made me attend the funeral. She had to tell her boss, the principal, that she needed a sub for her class, and that she was taking me out of class for the funeral. Since nobody in that place can keep their mouth shut, suddenly everyone knew my dad had died. They expected me to be sobbing all the time, and it drove them up the wall that I wasn't. So they kept trying to get me to cry over him, telling me how much I must miss him, and how great of a guy he was, how I must love him because he's my dad, and why wasn't I upset? They even took to calling me at home, trying to get me to sob over him. They kept this up for weeks before they realized I wasn't going to give them the satisfaction of acting the way they wanted. Sorry if it's very entitled, but they were all parents who kept trying to get me to be upset. The single or childless people didn't care. Let's take a moment and just be amazed that there are people on this earth that want to control how other people grieve. Imagine if this was just a person who went numb for a few days after someone dying, before they started showing emotion. You need to grieve. No, not like that. This next story comes from Sage of Profession. I expect you to build my son a game, and I expect you to do it for whatever I pay you. For context, I work at a cafe in the downtown core of the city I live in. Today I was taking advantage of a lull between customers to talk to a friend about game design, and more specifically, a game I'm dreaming of developing one day. Granted, said dream is probably a pipe dream in all honesty, given how time-consuming and expensive it is, but we were talking how the game's multiplayer will be structured when the story begins. As usual, EK is entitled kid, EM entitled mom, F, friend, and me. EK has been hovering around, obviously within eavesdropping distance, for the last couple of minutes, when he moves in and inserts himself into the conversation. Wow, that game sounds cool! Me, both enthused at the interest and annoyed at the intrusion. Thanks, I guess? What's it called? Where can I get it? It's not even built, it's just an idea. Yeah, but what's it called? Is it on Xbox? It's not an actual game. It's just an idea in Sage of Profession's head. What? Why not? 'Cause I have no time or money. What? Can't you make time? And you make money here. Spend it on making that game. It's going to cost a hell of a lot more than my wage here. Liar! Me, indignant. Excuse me? If you're gonna keep lying like that, I'm gonna go get my mom to pay you. Then you'll have no more excuses. F, amused. Sure, go right ahead. EK runs off, and we keep talking about making the game when EM butts into the conversation without warning, stopping us by basically shoving a hand in F's face to stop him.
Hi there, I'm EK's mother. He said you play a game that he wants to play and you aren't telling him the name.
We're not telling you the name because it doesn't have one yet. EM, already getting angry.
How can a game not have a name yet? How do you expect someone to find it on Bing?
Yes, she actually said Bing. We're still laughing about it now. Me, doing my best to keep a straight face. It's not even made yet. F, doing the same. It's not even being made. EK, behind EM. What? You guys are talking about how to play it though. Just because Sage of Profession knows how it'll play doesn't mean it's actually made. EM scoffs.
And how does that work? How do you know all that if it's just in your head?
Me, bluntly. You've never imagined how something works before? EM pauses visibly before continuing.
Alright, fine. How long will it take you to make this?
Probably quite... EM interrupts.
Have you even started?
No, I don't even have the money. EM gets angrier.
What? You have a job, you know. You earn money working here, right? Whatever. My son's going to keep hounding me about this, so how much will I have to pay you?
Wait, you pay him?
Yes.
You want to pay me?
Yes.
To make this game? EM going red-faced.
Yes! How much? Stop being lazy and spit it out.
Me. Pauses for a few moments to think of an answer. $500,000.
$500,000?
To pay for staff, development PCs, software licenses, data centers, cloud storage, and servers. I need more to buy or rent an office.
Bullshit. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to make this game for me, and you're not going to lie about the price. I'm paying you $80 like any other game out there, and nothing more.
I want to play the beta. EM, listening to EK.
And you're going to have a beta ready for my son next week.
I won't.
Excuse me? I'm paying you, so I expect you to do your job, and I expect you to have it ready by this time next week.
Me, deadpan. I'm not working this day next week.
Well, you better come back here to meet me, otherwise I'm not paying you.
Okay. I'm not working, so I'm not coming in. EM sputters.
Enough! Beta, here, this time next week, or I'm not paying you.
EM and EK leave at this point. Honestly, I hope they do come back. My manager was watching in the background, and she got a good laugh out of it all. Both her and I are actually kind of hoping EM and EK come back next week. If they do, we'll update you all. I guess we had to get a sprinkle of r/choosing beggar mixed in with this one. She demanded he do it for $80 because that's the price of any other game. Do you think she realized that paying someone to make a game and buying an already mass-distributed game aren't quite the same thing? Okay, now, I got a suggestion about a week ago from a subscriber named Tori Monoxide that I should always end Entitled Parents episodes with either a petty or a pro-revenge story to cleanse us all. But since this is my video, it's my idea. I'm the smart one. This last story comes to us from I Am Not Outraged. Trick or treat? Apparently our neighbor's boys are getting in the spirit of Halloween. Our doorbell rang this evening, and when we opened it, no one was there. A few minutes later, it rang again. Again, no one. But we did notice some kids hiding behind our car. These boys are pretty young, approximately 8 and 5 years of age. Now we acknowledged that we saw them and thought that would be the end of it. They ring the doorbell again. At this point, I was mildly annoyed. When we opened the door, they yelled, "You weren't falling for our prank!" We told them that we weren't going to, and they should go home. Then they rang the doorbell again. We didn't answer, but I figured they wouldn't let it go. I found a spot to watch them, and waited until they were next to our car on the way to the door. And I set off the alarm via the panic button. They jumped back and dropped the stick they had in their hands to ring the doorbell from a distance, and turned and ran away. It was pretty entertaining to watch them scramble. A moment later, we heard one of their parents yelling at them. Apparently, they thought the boys had somehow set off the alarm. No more doorbells. Doesn't that feel good? The good old palate is cleansed now. No, but seriously, I was debating with myself on whether I should do a pro or a petty revenge for a while, and I decided on petty, because the stories are usually a lot shorter. Every pro revenge story was super long, so I figured you guys and gals would much rather have your own separate video for that. Huh? Would ya? I know you would. Well, it's coming. But I don't want to keep rehashing the same subreddits if you're getting tired of seeing them. So I need you to comment below on this video and tell me which subreddits you want. I only do this for you guys, so I want to give the people what they want. Before I took a break, I know Nuclear Revenge was super popular, but now I'm not really sure which ones are popular, to be honest. So please let me know. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this video of r/EntitledParents featuring r/PettyRevenge at the end. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to give it a kiss. And you know the only way to kiss videos. Give it a like. Wink wink. Comment on the video too, telling me what you'd like to see in the future, and I'll try to accommodate that as much as I can. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe, cause I like seeing your face around here. Psst, hey, you can also click one of these links up here That'll take you to a different video of mine that you can watch. Hey, I know you're there. Just click one of the videos. Or click my face and subscribe. I know you want to. Come on, it's right there. It's right there. Click it.